Hey guys, and welcome back to our White Tigers Rising series. We are back here with Truro City Football Club in the Vanarama National League. And as you can see, we are currently 14th on 45 points with 2 games in hand, which actually gives us a legitimate shot to crawl into the last playoff spot, which to me is absolutely crazy. I mean, just absolutely unbelievably crazy in our first year in the Vanarama National League. I think we're going to keep trucking along and do what we do and keep picking up points. We'll see where things fall, but to me, this is nuts that we actually have a shot of making our way up here. Let's recap the month. So when we left, we lost 2-0 to Tamworth in a game I was hoping to see more from the squad out of. We then came home and played Bromley, and Liam Prynn knocked 2 in. We won 2-0 there. And then for some reason, we decided that this was a game to go off on Braintree. I have to show you this one. So we creamed Braintree at their ground 5-0. Prynn with a hat trick, Charlie Adams and Lewis Nyman. 0 shots on target. We held 64% of the ball, and 22 shots put 5 of the 12 on target. We absolutely massacred them. Like, the lowest rated guy on our squad was the water boy, because he just couldn't get it to them fast enough. This was a crazy match, but it let me see that there is that there's something in the team there, against bigger sides. We then went away in the FA Trophy second round to Grimsby and drew 1-1. Again, Nyman came up for us just after they scored. We ended up playing extra time in that one, which didn't help the next one. We came home and with a 1-0 win in extra time, so Liam Prynn came up in the 113th minute for us on that one. Little disappointed in this one. 2-2 draw with York City, so York City are way down at the bottom. The team obviously fought well to keep coming back in this, but a little disappointed. So we're back here at Cheltenham today, or home against them today. Just a quick look what's going well with the squad. Prynn is the goal leader in the league for us with 12, Nyman with 7. Prynn's also our assist leader, Nyman the next guy with 5. Prynn with 5 man of the matches. We haven't yet to get a red card in the league for our guys, and Prynn is our leader with a 7.43. So let's jump into things here. Other thing to note, Casabella has asked to leave. He misses being in Spain. I have no objection to getting rid of him. So I just have to figure out how to sell him. I'm not going to cut him because I don't feel like paying him. So we'll have to see how that works out. And Harry Bell doesn't think he's up to the standard, which coincidentally I agree with, which is why he's buried in my reserve team. So we're going to try and see if we can move them along as things get as we move on down the line. There are guys that we're going to try and get rid of. So Calver gets saved by a lonely midfielder. He's playing really well, so I'm okay. I guess it's not the end of the world on that front. Do I want to keep? Nelson is playing out of his mind for us. So Elliot Nelson's the new addition. We showed him a little bit in the last one. He's been playing incredibly well for us. Okay, well, I think we're going to get underway. We are at Brooklyn Park at home, so I think this is we will submit that squad. We've been on a brutal run of fixtures where we've been playing about every 3 days. So it's not a shock to me that guys are exhausted. We've been rotating pretty good, but we had a long couple of weeks off when a couple of games got postponed. We haven't played Boreham Wood yet, who we play in a couple of weeks. So we'll have to see how that affects us, but it certainly hasn't helped at this stage of the game that You know, we're getting run a bit ragged. Oops. We're getting run a bit ragged. But no sense complaining. Let's see what we can do. Casabella there. The rack. Finds Prin. Can he kill it? Finds Mason, but nothing doing there. So this is a game we should, by all accounts, win. Whoa. That was a little close for comfort. These guys are way down at the bottom. This is a game at hand for us, so 3 points here is huge and vaults us up to a place where we never expected to be, but puts us in a good place. So I'm pleased with the squad. I think we're pretty close to a good squad to compete next season, at least for playoff stuff, playoff promotion, to see if we can break into the league. We're hovering. The equation is not far from being solved. The big X factor is going to be, can we keep Liam Prin? Or would Nyman and Akinelli work well together? I don't know, but we're going to need. We're going to see if we can figure out how to secure Prin. I'm going to see if I can be sneaky in his loan deal and get a future fee, a cheap future fee, tossed in there, just to see what I can do. But that is an entirely different day than today, and I want to be careful about thinking way far ahead. I just want to see if we can't figure out how to hold on to him, though. But we'll start thinking about it. God, why Casabella rocketing that to nowhere? Okay, we're going to end up having to do this. And you know what? I'm going to leave them out there. Okay, let's get back out here for the second half. Prin, can you do something? He finds Casabella back there to the rack. Prin finds Nyman, but in too deep, they're covering too well. Casabella, can we find... Ooh, Nyman turns and shoots, but just misses that top corner. Okay, Mason in on the corner, finds Casabella. It's Rockawamwe, and I think that hit about 4 guys. I'll buy that was an own goal. I'm not sure. I feel left out that it didn't hit me. Rockawamwe. Yeah, it's hard to tell who it hits, but it definitely hits somebody. And Truro City is up 1-0 in the 50th minute. Well, embarrassing for them, but good for us. Winterton gets us started again. Well, they are certainly scrambling back to defend. Prim, can he get there? Ooh, he does. Turns and fires, but good hands from Green. Okay, we're going to do this. Bring Niall Thompson in and bring Paul Akinelli in. I'm really quite happy that we've got three guys who are potentially on 10 goals this season. At least 10 goals. That's pretty solid work for my rotating strikers. I can't really argue with that output. Well, that was really horrendous. He makes up for his horrid error and knocks us back to 12th. Ugh. That was a terrible overkick. We'd like to see a little bit more from the squad here. Well, you're not going to do anything if you can't beat the first guy on the corner. That's pretty depressing. I do not want to be the spark that starts to ignite their season at all. But we have been running a bit ragged. The trophy competition, staying in it, while I think it's really important for us and it's going to be a big plus, is certainly not going to help anything else going on because it's going to keep us running ragged. It's definitely going to keep us running ragged with all those extra games. But I think if financially and at least for a season, I think going deep in that particular competition right now is going to be really important for us. Nice save there from Winterton. So I'll eat it and fizzle. I'm willing to fizzle at the end here if it means we can make a decent run and do something useful. Come on, guys. Get the ball in there. Oop, we got Thompson in some space. Mason pulls the trigger, but nice save from Green again there. We win the corner. Come on. Do not do something stupid. Okay, guys. Well, that's not going to beat him. It's a good thought, but you can see it coming from a mile away. It ain't going to beat him. Ugh, bad back pass there. Hamilton out wide. Well, he misses everybody with that cross, but oh, nice save. Winterton again bailing our sorry butts out. We're on the break, but they get back nicely to cover. Yeah, we just don't seem to have we're not really playing in a way that's going to take advantage of those breaks, but that's okay. Well, we win the corner again. Come on, Thompson. Nah, too deep. Too deep. Another board draw to round out our month here. But at least it's still a point. Well, there you go, guys. Truro 1, Cheltenham 1. I am not super happy with this. I mean, it's a game we really should have won. In all honesty. So we're up to 12th. We still have a game in hand, but there's a few around us that do as well. So solidly in, solid position there in the league. Nothing to sneeze at. We're still alive in the FA Trophy. So we are in February. Ooh. Looks like our next game is going to be the home leg of the Cornwall Derby. So guys, remember, if you like what you're seeing, please leave a like on the video. If you like what we got on the channel with the podcast and all the Football Manager content between Paul and I coming out every day, please hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys for the Cornwall Derby against Plymouth Argyle in the next episode. Bye now.